name is Jackson. Okay, again, I couldn't see all of you because it's for live. So I'll go straight to the topic today. But before that, I must thank TEDx organizer for organizing this and also invite me for this talk to share with you some of the most sensitive topics in the country. Well, you can have me here, while in some other talks, in some other place, some of the speakers were invited and uninvited because of this topic. Probably some of you will not agree with me, with my ideas, but just bear with me. I'll share with you some of the ideas, and if you disagree, probably we can engage after that. Alright? Okay? My topic today is TGIF, the ways to bring about revolutions in the minds and hearts of the people towards LGBT. I put it simply, which means how can I change your mindset to be more LGBT friendly? But do you know what is LGBT? Lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender. Got it? So, in Western countries, usually, they'll have different kinds of strategies to change the mindset, to advance the cause of LGBT. What are some of the strategies? I'll name you 3. Number 1, publicly coming out as a gay person, as an LGBT person. What is coming out? Coming out is a short term for coming out of closet. So, basically, is to express and disclose your own very personal gender identity and or sexual orientation to other people. You can express yourself to a group of people or to a certain individuals that you want. Right? In the West, in US, a lot of highly profile, high-standing persons, they actually come out in society, which slowly and gradually change the narrative of the LGBT person's experience in the news media from negative to slowly to positive. But here in Malaysia, a bit hard. Second, they also have gay pride. What is gay pride? You go on the street, then you wear fancy clothes, and then you tell to the government, I want my rights. Except for that, gay pride is also self-expression and also your acceptance to your social acknowledgement to your own identity. So when we go on the street, we basically tell other people, hello, we are here, please acknowledge us, don't ignore us. Okay? Third, if these 2 main strategies fail or it's not effective, what the West will do is they are very litigious, means they like to sue people. So what they do is they will bring the government or whoever who is anti-homophobic parties or anti-LGBT persons, in simple terms, they will bring them to the court. Then they'll ask the court to give them some protection and to give them some redress from the court. This is what they do in the West. But in Malaysia, the question is, can we import all these strategies and ideas to Malaysia without changing? Is our society a society that can accept this kind of ideologies? Of course, something that we have to think about. But then, if you ask me, I give you my solution, TGIF. If ever you want to leave this hall, not forgetting anything that I say, but you must remember these 4 things. TGIF. It's not thank God it's Friday. Today is Saturday though. It's talk, which your professor just now has just mentioned. You have to listen. But I think correct also lah. You have to listen. That now you're listening. The second thing is you must talk, engage. Later you engage with us, all the speakers. Give something. Inversion, inverse thinking. And lastly is the future. What kind of future in the shape? So, TGIF. Let me explain to you one by one. How do we talk? This is a very sensitive topic. When we, as an LGBT activist, advocate, how do we approach people and give them these ideas? Someone said before, one of the hardest things in the world is to put your ideas from your brain to other people's brain. At the same time, you want to take other people's money from their pocket into your pocket, alright? So the first one, how do you want to implant ideas from my brain to yours, is to talk. But this one, I will propose 3 tiers of talking. How do you talk? First, for this sensitive topic, first, you have to go very subtle. For example, sorry, a lot of people always ask me, Jackson, why are you not married? It's very hard for me to explain, but most of the time I will say something like this. There were 3 fortune tellers told me that I'm not getting married until I reach 55 years old. It's very clear already. And then I said, this is true, because the fortune teller cannot lie to me. There are 3, not only 1. And who are you? You are not the God. They are the messenger of the God. So you can never ask me or force me to go and get married. But this kind of answer, right, it's very subtle, it's very indirect. But it will provoke them to think, why this person is giving me this kind of answer? So this is one way of subtle, indirect way of giving answers for them to provoke thinking. Probably they will guess probably Jackson is gay. Most probably. But not sure also. Second, you can go very direct, yet diplomatic. Who? To whom we must go direct, especially to our government. Oh, this one very sensitive. Again, how? In 2017, Ministry of Health, they organized a talk. They organized a competitions allowing submissions of videos on how can we change a person's identity, sexual orientation, or gender identity. In Bahasa, allow me to say, gender keterlaluan. How can we change that? Then allow the participants to submit their own videos. In that, we as an NGO, we disagree with the contest organized by the Ministry of Health. We actually write a public statement to say this is wrong. We firmly say that this is wrong, but blah 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 blah. Something to say that yes, you have power to organize this, you have power to do all this, but at the same time, we must tell you directly and upfront, organizing this is wrong because sexual orientation and gender identity is something that we do not choose and we cannot change. Okay? Sorry. The third one, and when all these kind of subtle way, direct way to talk fail, what you need to do is to go very confrontational. Confrontational here means argumentative, means you have to come up with your arguments with factual and evidence-based. I give you another example. In 2015, our NGO, we have a partner, her name is called Yishan. We hold a rainbow flag. Oh, I didn't bring my rainbow flag up here. We hold a rainbow flag to the birthday demonstration. And guess what? There is a political party's member who I shall not name, but they came over, their Senate representative came over and said, can you take down your rainbow flag? Then I say, why? Because this is hijacking, sabotaging the cause and confusing the cause of birthday. We say, no, we are not going to take it down. But they come with a lot of layers of arguments to say, why? But at the end, we say, no, we are not going to take down because LGBT person is also a citizen of Malaysia. As a citizen of Malaysia, we also support the cause of birthday. And therefore, we want to show our identity here by showing this rainbow flag and to support the cause of birthday. That's it. At the same time, if we were to withdraw and we go relax and say, okay, we comply to your request and take down, why are we allowing OKU? What about women's orang asli? They come with their own identity as well. And why are we not requesting them, but requesting LGBT? Are we not human? Question. Okay, on all this way of engagement, there are 3 things that you have to bear in mind. The underlying principle or concept. First, the words that you use. As you can see in newspaper, in certain newspapers still they use a lot of words, very derogatory, insulting words. I shall not name, but for the purpose of this talk, I will just say some. They will use like pondan. They will use faggots, which is no, okay? What is the correct term to use? So try to educate yourself. I'll share with you, if you meet a transgender person, you just tell the person, are you a transgender person? What kind of pronoun you want me to call you? He, she, or it? Hey, it's not funny, eh? It, really. So certain people, they will choose to call themselves as it. Okay, sorry. So, second is a language. Certain times when we engage with others, we must speak, if possible, speak in their own term of language. Means if you speak Mandarin, then you talk in Mandarin, because these things are very personal. Try to speak in their own language that they can understand, so that the idea can be implanted to their heart, change the mind and hearts of people. So, sorry. The last one is no assumption. Do not assume anything. So if you want to ask me questions, right, you don't come and ask me where is your girlfriend. Very, very funny. Because you are assuming something. Okay, so you probably ask very neutral questions. For example, where is your partner? Okay, so this is one of the several ways of how do we want to engage with people for LGBT persons to engage with non-LGBT persons. Okay, or for non-LGBT persons to engage with us. Okay, the second idea, G, is to give. How do we give? Very, very simple. Give your love, care, and support. As I am speaking here, I have 3 friends who came over here. They came here and to support me. So, the show of support is very simple. You can be present there, or you can just simply give, ask them a question. For example, if you see your friends and you know that he happens to be LGBT person and he feels that suddenly he feels very lonely, sad, just ask him or her a simple question. For example, why are you sad? Are you having some tough time? Are you undergoing depression? If you show more love, care, and support to these people, I think the world will be much more better. Second, if you got money, of course, and if you are LGBT person yourself, and you are an LGBT ally means that you support the cause of LGBT. If I'm not calling for action, if I give you a proposal, you can donate money to the LGBT NGOs or any organization which advance or support LGBT causes. One of which is our organization, or any organization which are in favor of equality and etc. Right? Third, inversion. Inversion here means when you ask a question, do you expect other people will ask you the similar questions? I give you several examples here. These are all very ridiculous questions that if you ask to the gay guy or the lesbian fella, it could be logical. But if you ask to probably most of you here, which I presume is heterosexual, it will be very ridiculous. I give you the example, number 1. When do you know that you are straight? Silent. But everyone asks sometimes. The first question, oh, you are gay, ah? Hey, when do you know you are gay? Hello? I have no idea at all. And then to a boy, you're going to ask your, you're going to ask a guy, you're going to ask, where is your girlfriend? But to me, if I'm going to ask you, hello, where is your boyfriend? Or why are you married? The most funny question. Because a lot of people ask, why are you single? Why are you not married? Why are you single? Why? The country does not allow. But when I ask you back, why are you married? Can you tell me, why are you married? Why are you straight? The most of the question, why are you straight? Is it because your family got some problem? Is that your family break up? Your father and mother is divorced? Question. Can you change? This is the most funniest one. Can you change from straight to gay? Hey, you big deal, you are so handsome. Can you try to change probably from gay to straight? But if I ask you like, can you change from straight to gay? Last one. Does your mother know that you are straight? Because everyone asks me, does your mother know that you are giving this talk? Does your mother know that you are gay? You are openly saying this. Funny, right? But why are you asking us? Because the society presume everyone is heterosexual and the leftover one or the minorities are the ones LGBT persons, and therefore you are allowed to ask this question. If you are allowed to ask this question on the equality grounds, I can ask you back this question. But if I ask you back this question, which will come out with this, funny, right? So think through it. Why? Lastly, future. I envision a future where everyone I put there lah, man, woman, LGBT, black man, white man, Asian man, whatever man, or woman, or trans, they can all coexist peacefully. I hope our government, of course, a very political statement, I hope our government and every one of us can share more love, show more love, support, and care for each other. But how? If you look at there's a report by a Hong Kong commission, they come up with 2 factors. Number 1, you must have immediate factors. Immediate means something, an event that will shock the entire nation, like someone died. When someone died, like the Hong Kong protest, oh my god, political, sorry. Someone died that caused everyone to take note of that event and will do something to change the scenario. The second one is long-term factors. Long-term means one of the things is TGI, right? Just now, talk, give, and inverse thinking. So long-term effect means you must have all these slowly, small little talks to other people and small little events, donation, fundraising, do workshops, go and advance, go and talk to other people on all these LGBT related or favorable topics. Then slowly you will build up you will slowly change the entire society. But then the idea is you must have the immediate factors, some event that will cause everyone to start acting. One of a good example is here. I just realized the TEDx speaker are all male except for one lady. We are very, I think probably we could suggest next year we have some diversity in the speaker genders. Alright, so these are one of the ways. And if this thing happens, then we will see law changes, legal changes. And if law changes, then your mind and heart also will be changed. But these 2 things must come together. Okay? So I hope my little talks here, my little sharing here can give you some ideas and provoke you some curiosity to think about this issue. If you disagree, if you have comments, we can talk about it later. Probably I've talked already. So thank you very much, okay? Thank you.